How's it going, everybody? I'm here with another planetary interpretation under Apollo, Psalms 4:1. Come, invocarum. With the Mars-Saturn opposition, we have Belith, Andros, Asmodeus, and Leviathan popping out. With this aspect, we can manifest as conflicts, power struggles, and feelings of frustration in love and marriage. In some extreme cases, this aspect can indicate the potential for abuse and controlling behavior. So if somebody is underlying malignant narcissist or malice in their core identity, these energies are going to start to amplify and externalize due to law of sustainability. With law of sustainability, as I explained before, if we are not internalizing what we are externalizing, the facade goes away. It's like an illusion. It only lasts for so long and only holds a grasp for X amount of time based on pattern behavior, human psychology, what have you. Time tells all. With the Mars-Uranus trine, we have Apollo, Isis, Tahuti, and Hestia coming out. With Mars and Uranus working together, the individual, or some individuals, may have a natural inclination to confront challenges head-on, viewing them as opportunities, as kind of like a method of growth, transformation, a scientific method, if you will, applied to real-life situations and ideologies. The combination can also indicate a fascination with the mysteries of life, death, the subconscious, potentially leading to an interest in psychology, spirituality, and other fields that explore the deeper aspects of the human experience. Sorry, I'm twitchy, guys. Not really twitchy, itchy. I just got back from the gym, so catching my breath, I'm relaxing, de-stressing, and I'm, streaming to you. With Mars trine Uranus, this is also a signature that supports us in getting things done in a way that is focused, disciplined, while also both being disruptive and innovative. Delphi popped out for some reason when I was doing this. I don't know why, but again, with the energies of Apollo coming out, we have Delphi, which was a significant ancient Greek sanctuary, most famous for its oracle of Apollo and the Pythian games. This would be a prevalent mark amongst profound oracles of the times. It was the most prestigious sporting tournament for athletes to show their skills before the ancient world, the Pythian games, of course. With Mars opposition Neptune, we have Apollo, Dandelion, and Hermes coming out. With this, you might have grand spiritual or philosophical goals, but struggle to translate them into concrete actions or tangible results. You may feel a lack of clarity or direction in your pursuits. You might even find yourself questioning your faith, your worldview, or your understanding of truth. You may encounter situations that challenge both your beliefs and also lead you to reevaluate your values. This can manifest after we're conjuring up negative energies and projecting them unto others, and therefore into the households of some, reflecting back as a seamless mirrored cocoon, only redirecting those energies back to the source. When we have newly found data, we can correlate the current and the conflicting with the ideology behind what my favorite news headline lately, on wave particle duality, which circulates around the morphogenic debate between, morphogenic, the long ongoing debate between Einstein and Bohr, philosophically debating the completeness and meaning of quantum mechanics, focusing on whether reality is deterministic or fundamentally probabilistic, which we then circle back to my video on the morphogenic field, which we can then begin to solidify the S equals reality, Saturn equals reality, over multiplied angular displacement aspect of my equation of omnikinetics based on valence bond physics and octangular resonance fields as the opening pillar to understanding the human-based frequency in terms of your angular displacement in terms of spatial dilation, quantum mechanics, and string theory. With the Mars trine Pluto, we have Kali Ma, Moloch, Leviathan, and Archangel Michael and Archangel Uriel popping out for what's called a detailed interpretation. People with the Mars trine Pluto in their natal charts act with power, depth, and a magnetic force. This energy is focused and transformative. While the trine is generally considered harmonious, the influence of Pluto can bring in intensity and a desire for control to one's career path. This can be expressed as a strong will to succeed, but also potentially as a tendency to be demanding or even ruthless when we're wanting to achieve a very specific, larger scale, big picture minded thinking goals. The powerful energy of Mars and Pluto can sometimes be channeled into less constructive activities if not properly managed. Some astrologers recommend finding healthy outlets, and that is a key. Healthy outlets for this energy, such as physical activities or challenging professions. Professionals. I would love to debate with some professionals on certain things. So, with the ongoing Asmodeus energy heavily affecting the households of some, this aspect can manifest in frequencies of people partying, making impulsive decisions, reckless behavior, lots and lots of drinking, taking pills, stuff of that nature, sleeping around, stinking up the whole block, like just being all over the place. Crazy, reckless, manic, like up and down roller coaster, like it's a conflict between masks coming off. Whereas if you're under influence in a home of Heshta, with this one can experience increase in self-awareness, work, routine, physical fitness, focus, prioritization, and executional methodology as well. Key phrase. With Mars concucts Chiron, we've got Dandelion, the Marine Kingdom in its entirety, La Sirene, and Mama Brigitte popping out. Individuals with this aspect can find healing and purpose in guiding others who struggle with similar issues, becoming mentors in areas of anger, management, self-defense, or healing of past traumas. The individual may have a strong drive to achieve great things, but the process may involve navigating awkwardness, embarrassment as they strive to make things right or correct a wide problem, such as the country repairing its fight against domestic terrorism, and just people committing treasonous acts, which is insane. Come to the country, the Constitution, and shit all over it. Makes total sense, right? We've got Kali Ma energy coming in with trauma, past traumas, especially those related to childhood, independence, or even war, which can be significant factors in the expression of this aspect. So Kali Ma is coming in to leave your place in sewage and waste, ruin a lot, and wage war against some. With the grand messages of Marduk to the Leviathan, we have the Sun squared Lilith and the House of the Subconscious. Understanding the power play and dominance. With Sun squared Lilith, this often manifests in individuals who are fiercely determined and outspoken about societal injustices, serving as catalysts for change, if you will. A tendency to challenge norms and express unconventional views, especially in the areas associated with spirituality, hidden aspects of life, connecting to fields and frequencies that the normal don't, operating outside the parameters, if you will, putting some in a monitor but don't engage situation. I assure you, there is nothing to monitor. Monitor at will, of course, but Spirit says the subject is aware. With that, we have Pyrhia coming out, the High Priestess of the Temple of Apollo, influencing hidden aspects directly with Lilith. I have to emphasize lack of concern with the monitor but don't engage too. I don't know why. Aspects directly with Lilith in a layer of the continuum unlocked only by the direction of Tahuti and Isis herself, highlighting fundamental uncertainty, specifically implicating for particles, or specifically implication for particles, referring to a not gone, just hidden in the archive doctrine, heavily guarded 7 levels down in the clearance of 42. Pyrhia is insisting we remember an old understanding to reshape how we exist. Lilith mentioning something about bloodlines related to cast outs, with Tahuti boldly declaring, imagine trying to pinpoint the exact location of a tiny fast-moving particle, with Isis vocalizing the soul in the background. The soul will supersede a bloodline all day. The power is in the junk gene, not the intrinsic nature of the blood itself. The nameless and the static amplified. The very act of observing would inevitably disturb its momentum, especially if a star is observed with a perfect synchronous bridge in atom, subatomic level microbiology. It's atom. This would not only catalyze this momentum, but it amplifies its speed in terms of probabilistic nature and quantum mechanics, and limit the ability known for some equating to an Aleph null sum, while others become uncountable in terms of cardinality, which for those who don't know refers to the size of a set and different infinite sets, which can have different cardinalities, essentially being the true original singularity link to string theory, with the core idea made inherently clear, exposing an extra dimension unifying forces of the star to overcome these challenging and controversial times. In this we find solidarity in unifying and connecting these forces of nature on the meta and in the physical. Imagine if we actually made progress instead of dogmatic views disturbing what could be a great thing. We got number 317 popping out, suggesting that your angels are encouraging you to take action and use your talents and skills to manifest your desires. It's a reminder of your inner confidence and intelligence, and a message that you are inspiring others. The number also signifies that your guides are working behind the scenes to support you, and that good things are coming your way. Now, these spirit guides, some of them are monsters in energy, and they can quite literally move mountains if you ask. And I asked, we asked, and then messages ago. Carry on. We got Lilith coming out under 1441. Future references here. It emphasizes the importance of hard work, practicality, and organization while remaining optimistic about your goals and desires. This could be an omen. It could be encouragement. Either way, Saturn is heavy now here for Scorpio, specifically into Scorpionic energy. With Saturn 19 in Aries, Psalms 19 came out. It's a poetic expression of praise to God, celebrating both his creation and his law. We got the North Node in Pisces, signifying to fish. Fish is a bountiful, plentiful, meal. Fish is indicative to abundance. We got the number 2000 coming out with this, and journey. It suggests a time of balance and alignment with your higher self and new beginnings. Seeing 2000 encourages you to embrace optimism and trust in the universe's guidance as you navigate significant change in your life, potentially leading to spirit growth. Could not, who knows. Some people ignore the stuff and don't wish to embody progress, or they disregard the lessons and chalk it to the left. Some people are above that, I guess. It's, that's their inherent nature, truly, as time is showing, I guess, for some. We got manifestation and shaping your future. Stay open to new possibilities and be proactive in shaping your future. As you have the power to manifest your dreams, angels are supporting you along the way. We've got Mars energy coming out, number 2329 in Virgo. It's suggesting focus on personal growth, particularly in the areas of understanding and connecting with others. With a hidden message coming from behind the scenes, lunar number 5031, deliver us and I can do it attitude. Angel number 5031 is a show of resilience and progress. It is approaching your march to a destiny with a strong can-do-it attitude. That's all I have for you guys today. If you guys want to make a donation, I'm going to post my Zelle. I don't see you guys in the next video. Hopefully everybody had a good Tuesday. I'll see you later.